Tennessee auto insurance is required by state law for every vehicle that is driven on the state roads. It's also a requirement for registration of vehicles which need to be registered and licensed with the state. However, there are several reasons that a person is now required to have this coverage, whereas in the beginning of the use of automobiles, it was not even a thought for the drivers or the manufacturers. Many state representatives will tell you that they have these requirements as a way to build funds for road repairs and building. The amount budgeted by the state to provide these services is not enough to cover the maintenance as well as build new roads for the ever-increasing towns and cities today. The cost of insurance has risen at an alarming rate over recent years as well. People are wondering why they have to first pay for the vehicle that they drive and then pay to register their vehicle with the state in which they live and also carry a state-mandated amount of coverage on their vehicle while they are driving it. All of these costs can add up quickly for any person today. Vehicle coverage that is required today is set up to protect the other drivers that you might be involved in a collision with. For example, if you're driving and end up being involved in a crash that is deemed to be your fault, your coverage will pay a certain amount for the repairs of their vehicle as well as medical expenses up to a certain amount. Getting the right amount of coverage will depend of course on the state that you live in. There are minimums set for every state in the country, but they are not all the same limit or the same type of requirement. When you are looking for coverage, you should look up the requirements for the state in which you live before looking for the coverage to avoid problems if you request coverage that is not compliant with the minimum requirement. The required coverage that needs to be included for Tennessee auto insurance today provides coverage for the other driver in the event that you are involved in a collision that is deemed to be your fault. While some states have a no-fault policy, often the other driver will still attempt to collect from your carrier. Usually there will be a clause in place which is known as a mini-tort that protects you from litigation. You can save big bucks by simply shopping online. For details about the benefits of getting auto insurance quotes via the internet and more information about Tennessee auto insurance requirements, visit our site now. Share this video and subscribe for more interesting auto insurance tips.